Okay, so this is a small video to demonstrate the use of functions in Python. So functions can be defined as it's a part of reusable code. Okay, so how does this work? I'm just going to explain it now. So suppose if you want to print a function, okay, and if you want to print something like um, maybe this is a string which I want to print. Okay, hi, this is a program to demonstrate function. So if I just execute this, it should write the information over in the shell. You will be able to see that. But if I want to do it again and again, okay, what I will do, I will just copy this and put it again. Um, Again like this. Okay, I write it 3 times and you will be able to see that it is printed 3 times here. Yeah. Okay, so this is a normal scenario what we have. Suppose suppose this print statements, like there are multiple print statements if you want to print, and you have to print it many times. Okay, so then this becomes very tedious that you copy paste it many times, like for example if you want to print it 10 times or 100 times or something like that, this will become very tedious. So what we do is, instead of doing it again and again, what I do is, like, I just define a function. In the sense, I write def and then I write print maybe string. There's a name which I can define. Okay, and then I put a colon here, so which means it is defining the function, and I have to put a space here so that whatever is inside this is the definition. So this I'm defining it, and I'm keeping that this function is ready to execute. Now in the main program, you just need to call this one. You just need to call that function. So whatever name you have written, you just need to use this name and just use this parenthesis like this, so that this function will be called. So let us see how this will work. So if I run this program, sorry, this is something wrong here. Maybe it is this one, print string. Let me just see. Oh, sorry, this is parenthesis is missing. So you need to put the parenthesis here. Functions are always denoted by parenthesis. So you have to specify the parenthesis. So once you run that program, you can see that it will display the message that, hi, there's a program to demonstrate function. So what is happening is, in line number 7, the program starts at line number 7 first. So when it starts at the line number 7, it will call this function, and this is the function. Okay, this is the function. So it will call this function and print whatever is there inside. Okay, so that is the concept. So let me tell you some more things, like this is for printing one. So if I want to print it multiple times, I can just write this one again and again, so that um, it'll be printed thrice. So let's see how the output looks here. See, it is like this. Okay, so in this small example, it might not make so much of sense because we are just copying pasting one particular line of code. But when in real examples where you have a lot of code, where you have hundreds or thousands of lines of code, writing a function really helps, because it will make the program much easier to read, and it is more accessible also. Okay, now this is the basic concept of a function. Now we will move on to a different set of functions. So let me just show you. So I'm going to define a function called sum. Okay, I'm not going to cal calculate sum. Okay, I'm just going to write the name of the function as calculate sum, and I am so the idea behind this is, you are defining a function called calculate sum, where you will take in two variables or take two values, and it will return the sum of those two variables. Okay, so because you need to have two variables, what you can do is, you can define this variables like a and b. Okay, these are two variables, and here you are going to return a plus b. Okay, now here in the main program, you can call this functions as 3 and 4. Okay, let's see whether it will execute, whether it will have any syntax error or something. Yes, definitely you have a syntax error, because there's no comma, there's no colon here. Again, if I'm trying, let me see. Okay, it's not printing any values. Okay, why? Because what is happening here is, you are calling the function calculate sum with two values 3 and 4. So this will be called, and it is calculating the sum, but it isn't, we are not taking the value here. So here you need to write this as maybe sum or something like sum is equal to calculate sum, and print sum is comma sum. Okay, So I'm just going to take the value. So what will happen here? It'll call this function with these two variables, and then it will assign it to this variable called sum, and then that is printed out. Let's see whether it will work fine now. So the sum is 7. Okay, I hope you understood that. So anytime whenever you have two variables, like whenever you have an assignment like num1 equal to num2, the assignment is like the value of the num2 is taken to the value of num1. Okay, so that is the same thing what will happen here, but you are calling a function here. So the program will start from here. It will start from the statement 7, where it'll call the function, and then it'll go to this one. Okay, it'll go to this one. It will take those 3 and 4 in these variables. It will calculate the sum, and it will put it into this variable called sum, and then it will be printed. Okay, now if you want to print the same thing again, like if you want to calculate the sum of a different one, what you can do, you can just call the same function with two other variables, 7 and 8. Okay, then you can print it. Let's see what is the value which will be printed here. So sum is 15. Okay, so that's the use of the function. You define it once, you can use it multiple times. Okay, that's it. Thank you.